In recent years, artificial intelligence has made significant strides in transforming the way we live and work. One of the most exciting applications of AI is ChatGPT, or Conversational AI, which enables computers to communicate using natural language processes. The use of conversational AI in academic settings has gained significant attention in recent years. By leveraging natural language processing and machine learning, conversational AI systems can understand human language and respond with relevant information or actions. This technology has numerous potential applications in academia, ranging from personalized learning experiences to automating administrative tasks, and even cheating. ChatGPT is a large language model, also known as LLM. It is an application of neural network technology, and it develops an advanced natural language processing capability in artificial intelligence systems. In an LLM, a neural network is trained to predict the next word in any given sequence of text based on the context of the preceding words. For example, let's say we have a sentence, "I like pepperoni." We as humans can instantly think of a few possible options, such as 1, pizza, 2, slices, or 3, bread. However, it's not so easy for a computer. For computers to come up with a word, they need to rely on a neural network system. Now, what is a neural network? This is a node. A node is a point where data or communication can enter or leave. This node connects with a layer of nodes, and this layer of nodes connects with another layer of nodes. These layers of nodes continue over and over and over until there is an output. Now that we have our neural network, we must train the nodes to corresponding data points. ChatGPT has trained their neural network using the World Wide Web that has historically been written by humans. So when learning the ways that humans speak, it can accurately predict the outcome of any given sentence or conversation. Did you notice anything? That intro was written completely using ChatGPT. But from now on, it'll be us. I promise. ChatGPT is clearly a powerful and innovative tool, but with that power comes abuse of the system. There are problems that students are now using ChatGPT to pad their work or completely bypass doing any work at all. The robust language model of ChatGPT allows students to submit a believable piece of work, untraceable to any plagiarism tracking system. Let's hear from 2 students who consistently use ChatGPT to cheat and have agreed to stay anonymous for this video.
I have used before to basically if I'm writing a paragraph and I need to extend it a little bit, I'll use ChatGPT I'll basically copy and paste my paragraph into ChatGPT, and then it'll be like, oh, cool, I'll extend it a little bit, and then we go from 300 words to 400 words, and then it makes all the difference in the world.
If I don't understand a concept, I can ask ChatGPT, can you explain this in a 5-year-old way? And it'll do that in 2 seconds. I don't have to email a prof and wait for them to give me an answer after 2 business days or whatever.
ChatGPT, you put that in, talk about this type of dog, and then ChatGPT will give you a few just concise paragraphs where you can be like, okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, okay.
I use ChatGPT, get an answer, I copy and paste it into ZeroGPT, and I see the percentage of AI generated or not. And then if it's oh yeah, this is 100% AI, I get that, paraphrase it with a Quillbot, and then paste it back to ZeroGPT. See if they have the AI percentage or not. If it's 0, I use it. If it's not, I keep paraphrasing it.
Yeah, I think the percentage of work done by ChatGPT, I would say 30%.
80 or maybe 90 right now.
I feel like the AI, when it writes things, it lacks the personality.
I feel like it will hinder my learning though, because it's so easy to get information and you don't really know if it's right or wrong. You kind of oh, that's the answer, and then you go off of it. Of course they could use AI prevention tools like ZeroGPT, but how can you 100% believe in ZeroGPT of it telling it right or wrong? ChatGPT saves me time and gets the obstacles out of my way so I can use the free time I get to do the things I like.
So students have figured out that ChatGPT is a viable way to get ahead in school, even using third-party language processing systems to cover their tracks. But is the reason for such rampant usage of this tool an issue of students not wanting to do work, or the curriculum that has been set out for them? This is Professor Kim Delat from the Stratford School of Design to tell us a little bit more.
I know it's going to happen, but it has not yet been a concern of mine. But certainly, when I'm designing my my ways of evaluating student performance next year, it's something I'll have at the top of mind. If it's going to be a part of our toolkit moving forward, I don't necessarily think we should resist it. My goal as an educator would be to ensure that students are using it in a way that builds on their expertise and doesn't replace it. Sometimes the hardest part of the writing process is getting any kind of words down. ChatGPT can be great for if you enter a prompt and ask it to summarize a given article, it can provide that summary. But the thing about ChatGPT is that it's incapable of any type of creative problem solving or nuanced thinking. So any student that hands in a summary of an article is not going to get a good grade, whether it's their own words or whether it's the words of ChatGPT. So my goal as an educator will be to ensure that students know how to use ChatGPT, but also its limitations, right? It simply cannot replace critical thinking in the classroom. As an educator, I'm providing an assignment where they're just summarizing an article. I'm not doing my job. So why should I expect my students to go above and beyond? So I think, will it mean more creative assignments taking place in the classroom? I hope so, and that's a good thing for everyone. So ChatGPT can be a part of it, but it's never going to replace that core goal of the classroom, which is kind of innovative thinking, critical thinking, and problem solving.
While curricula that fosters critical thinking and personal decision-making isn't always viable, the onset of ChatGPT draws a clear line between the assignments that are based on memorization and the assignments that have you apply the knowledge. At the end of the day, there's no doubt that ChatGPT is here to stay, and more robust versions of LLMs will pop up in no time. Recently, ChatGPT has become the second machine that's ever passed the Turing test, right behind Google's Lambda AI. It's long been upheld that AI will change the way we learn and access information, and those days have finally come. From now on, it'll be up to educators and curriculum leaders to plan the best course of action to innovatively foster growth in education.